Toshi just showed the same ignition pattern I've seen before. When it fires, it rarely lasts one day. I'll break down the repeatable tell, the exact levels, and how I'm trading it. If you want my live entries and stops, join the VIP, 20 bucks a month, link in the bio. Macro isn't fighting us either. Bitcoin is coiling near range highs, volatility is contained, and flows are supported. That's the window where base memes can trend, provided structure holds. Toshi is the lead cat right now, and leaders matter because they pull liquidity into the theme. Every big Toshi run I reviewed shares the same rhythm. Vertical impulse, as we saw on the 17th, big green candle, essentially with one pump leaving this zone right here. If you can see this right here, the high, the low, the range, right? You can see that, I'm sure. After these pumps, we see a 50 to 62% pullback into the breakout area where volume dries up. Breakout area right here, right here. Okay, so this area right here. This is a high volume node right here. This is where you can see a point of control, 3069. Okay, you'll see this change a little bit. It's here, and then it's down here. So we're not worried about the one down here. More focused on this one right now, acting hopefully as support. Okay, then we see a tight flag base. Then the second leg once fresh volume returns. So we are expecting a second leg here. Possible target for that would go into the weekly. Now notice this chart right here. Here we see high, higher high, higher high. And notice between this high and this high, there was a period of dropping, going down, basing, and then boom, in a matter of 2 weeks, right? Moved like that. Here we are. I believe that this move, right, could be the beginning of the higher high here, from here. So I'm thinking we do it to be higher than that. I mean, we just have to be above this 0014, 0015, let's say. But I think we'd probably hit somewhere around here, maybe with wicks a little higher, right? Let's say 002. All right, 002. Right now, Toshi's at 308. And as I've been mentioning it to you guys, Toshi is one to watch. Okay, I've made tons of videos about it, so I won't elaborate too much. But regarding this one move, let's go back to the daily. Regarding this one move, two big catalysts help price discovery: Upbit and BitDumb listings. Massive Asian venues, then a stream of tons and tons of smaller exchanges listing Toshi, and then also perps. Okay, a lot of exchanges adding Toshi perps. The biggest one, Binance perp listing. Okay, huge for liquidity and hedging, but it also lets pros fade blowoffs. Okay, you can see right through here. Right, so the net effect is faster moves in both directions. Keep that in mind. Okay, if we later get a Binance spot listing, then that's fresh demand wave. But don't front run it. Trade the structure. Or honestly, if you could, let's take a look at some levels right now, okay? Because I'm not a trader, I'm more of a hodler, okay? Which is painful, it's tough, it's not easy. But I believe the quickest, easiest gains, and it's not really that easy because like I just said, it's painful, are done through this way, okay? It doesn't take too much skill, you gotta be on it though, right? And it does take some skill, actually. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It does take some skill even to be a hodler. It's done right. Okay, so let's take a look at this Toshi chart. Let's dissect it a bit more. Areas of interest to me, all right? First areas of support, I would say 3078, and then I would say 3076. Notice this line right here. You saw it on the weekly, same type of thing. We've been riding it here, and keep the range in mind. Okay, keep the range in mind. Okay, we're at basically new highs right here. So the range high is right here, range low is right here, and then the range, as you can see right through here. Do we come back to the 50 and 200 EMA area, which would be 3064? Possible, as I just mentioned, okay? It's completely possible. Or do we kind of hang out right here and drop only to 3078 and 3077, 3076? Right? Maybe retest the point of control, and that would be at 307871. So as a hodler, I would be nibbling right now if I'm trying to get in. Maybe wait another day or two to see what happens because maybe it drops some more. It is volatile, right? We're talking about memes here. So wait another day, see, and nibble at these areas, right? If you got $1,000, let's say, don't put $1,000 right here. It's a bad idea, right? Put like $100 in, right? Break it up into tens. Then wait till it drops a little bit more. Put $100 in. Wait till it drops a little bit more. Put $100 in. And when it comes down to this area right here, then I would take it over the course of a couple of days, $100, $100, and catch all this right here. That's if it goes down that low. Do I know if it will or not? I don't know that. I don't know that. It could be that it gets another catalyst and boom, we're off to the races. It could be that Bitcoin does what I think it's going to do soon, keep moving up higher. Ethereum is going to do the same because everybody follows Bitcoin. We're in a bullish market. We have to know that. We have to keep that in mind as well. Had this been maybe like a year ago or a few months back even, we would have played, it could have been played a little bit different, could have taken more risk. For example, you could have sold right here, or when you saw this pump right here, even though that's probably the hardest time, is you saw a little bit, right? And then just kind of wait for the pullback, which inevitably comes, okay? That's, again, you need skill for that. So it's easy, much easier said than done. So let's keep it simple. For hodlers, areas of interest to nibble in and to buy in: 3078, 3076, 3071. That's if we get down there, all right? And then the ultimate buy zone would be right back into the space again right here. I'd say the 50 EMA, let's say 3064, all right? From there, I would just take the next few days and just put it in 100 a day. Boom, 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 boom. And eventually it's gonna go higher, guys, like I just showed you. Toshi's gonna get more catalysts, guys. Toshi's probably gonna be the face of base, right? And if that's the case, then minimum we're gonna get to this up here where we are right now. What would that be, roughly? And that would just double your money, more or less, all right? Double your money right here from these current levels, and then you could probably get a little cheaper. And so one more thing that I wanted to mention as well, okay, exchanges have been tweeting cats nonstop. Okay, so maybe nothing, maybe cat season warming up though. If Toshi prints that weekly higher high right here, rotations tend to widen. If you want my real-time alerts on the break flag, VIP is $20 a month, link in bio, definitely should join. So bottom line, Toshi's playbook is repeating. If we hold a tight base back all the way down, if we give all this back and hold 3060 to 3065, so if you have some patience, you could probably get it Toshi at 306's area, okay? If you don't have that much patience and you don't want to take that risk and you want to get in there, DCA, look for the levels that I mentioned to you: 3078, 3076, 3071. Be nibbling at those areas and then wait. Always good to wait. Believe in me, this is a patient man's game. All right, so we'll leave it there, guys. Respect and validations also. Don't chase the middle and let price confirm. For exact entry, stops, and take profit ladders, join the VIP, $20 a month, link in bio. See you guys inside, and see you in the next one. Peace.